Hello and welcome to the RetroTech 120p challenge. We're playing ZuPaPa. ZuPaPa, zucchini, I don't know. There's a SNK game that came out in 2001, September 2001. Can't think why it was forgotten. Nothing happened that month, right? It was actually originally supposed to come out in 1994, but it got delayed, and SNK released it a month before they went bankrupt. Wow. So it's weird. You play this character in this bubble style adventure where you ping your children at people, and they gnaw on people, and then you kill them. I don't even know what I'm looking at, to be honest. I don't know what it is. Is it a dragon? It's a mysterious beast. But yes. Oh, and look in the background there. Is that a horse? Shall we get this out of the way with first? Yes, let's do the animal genital fact of week. And let's talk about horses, which have escaped our jurisdiction so far. I would have thought that we would have covered horses' genitals, and you should always cover horses' genitals because they're offensively long. In fact, they are so long, hung like a horse is indeed a word that you can use about them. When they're slack, the penis is 1 or 2 shatterproof rulers long. So already packing heat, but only 6 centimetres in diameter, which is quite narrow really. However, when erect, that flesh sceptre doubles in length and gets 4 times wider. Impressive. I mean, if a human were to accommodate a horse, it's a good thing they don't. Let's just say that. Except they do. Here's a sad fact for you. In Switzerland in 2014 alone, there were 11 separate convictions of people and a horse laying together. Just buy a dildo, people, please. So what about the horse's sex life? Well, to attract a mate, the mare urinates, raises her tail and reveals her vulva, like a Cardi B video. The interested male horse will then hold his head up and droop his ears back, and then perhaps give her a playful nibble and sniff her urine to determine her sexual maturity. Now, if Prince Andrew had done that, he would have got himself in a lot less trouble. Always sniff a girl's urine if you're not sure. The innate behaviour stimulates the mare's secretion and the stallion's erection, which is a sentence I never thought I'd hear myself say. But boy, is that erotic, eh? I guess. The male will then mount and copulate until he is spent, but courtship will continue until the mare's estrogen runs dry. Which sounds very romantic, doesn't it? I'm glad there was a little bit of romance at the end of that appalling story. So yeah, if you've never seen that before, that's basically what I do on this. I just had to get out of the way because there's very few animals in this game. Surprisingly, for one of these cute-em-ups, there is some dinosaurs on a different level, I believe, and maybe some other creatures, but I don't know if there's anything written about dinosaurs' sex lives. Maybe there was. I'm sure they didn't have a lot of time for writing erotic fiction. Maybe there's a Twilight written in the Triassic period that we missed out on. I think there probably was. But yes, I do that every week. So if you've stuck with this video so far and you've not been on this channel before, that's why I sort of leapt in. Whenever I see an animal on the screen, I have to lay down some facts, and unfortunately I don't see any other animals in my playthrough. I had to go with a background image. Crikey. That's the first level done. You can do any levels you want in this, in whatever order, accounting how far you get. I don't get massively far. I've done okay the last couple of weeks, so it's good to have a week off where someone else is much better than me. But I don't tend to be very good at these sort of bobble style single screen things anyway. By the way, if you have any trouble getting this game to work, I've found it, and I think so did Raven Gaming. We found it as a online thing where you play it off a browser. Unfortunately, that's the case with a lot of the SNK games. They're a bit of a bugger to work with MAME or any things like RetroArch. There are ways to do it, and smarter people than me and him, poor Anthony, saddled with my brain, will no doubt be able to get the most amount of enjoyment and get all those SNK games working. Which is a shame, because I'd say SNK's hit rate with games is incredible, and so it'd be nice to pirate them, wouldn't it? But if you do have any trouble with that and you don't fancy taking the browser route like me and Anthony did, you can actually download this game from all the various consoles eShops, I believe. It is on the Nintendo Switch eShop for £6.29. So, I mean, that's worth getting, I think. I think this game's quite enjoyable, really. So, if you're a fan of these sort of single-screen bubble style adventures, it's a perfect conversion, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue in terms of the rules. These ninjas, by the way, pains in the bum. They account for a lot of my lives being taken on this stage, and unfortunately, once you've chosen the first level, it sort of automatically chooses the next level. You can't then select a different level. But I'm quite happy with how it sort of turned out. But yeah, what a curious game though. Bubble, but you throw your children at people. Very strange. I think they're his children anyway. They might just be sort of midgets. I've been indoors all week, since Boxing Day, because I've tested positive for COVID. Strangely enough, nothing is affecting me too badly though. I've got sort of a mild sore throat. Apart from that, nothing else, because I've got triple vaxxed. But I think Omicron is pretty weak anyway. So that's my first continue down. I better tell you about the RetroTech 120p challenge, because you're probably looking at this and wondering what I'm blathering on while playing a game. Basically what you do is you go into the Facebook group, and you'll find that there are numerous options there, numerous groups and things, and every week we play a different game. And so what you do is that game is selected via a wheel. Everyone gets to select a game if they take part, and this wheel will spin, and then your game may be selected, and then you can practice as many times as you like. You put in your 20p, your fictional 20p, and you can then record your run, and then your first recorded run is your run. Upload that onto YouTube or Facebook video or Vimeo or anyone you like, really. Most people use YouTube, obviously, and from there we'll see how well you do. You may win, and that would be lovely, wouldn't it? And that is my second continue gone. So yes, please do join in if you so wish. If you don't, then don't, I guess. Get onto that Facebook group, join in, and have some fun. I hope you enjoyed the horse penis facts. Keep riding on. Okay, thanks and bye.